Hello, my name is McIntyre, and today I'm going to be presenting about my idea of the showroom. Same alcohol, lower prices, better taste. Now, as we all know, everyone loves a good time, obviously, but nobody likes to clean up in the morning. Waking up to this just isn't fun. Along with the mess, the waste alone of both the drinks themselves and the bottles or cans is also a waste of money. As said before, at house parties or even college parties, there can be hundreds of cans and cups, which again is not only a waste of money, but horrible for the environment. So the solution to this is the showroom, the missing link between a bar and a liquor store. Now, liquor stores can be gross and an overall unpleasant experience, and as many bars can be the same way, there are also some very nice bars, and that is what the showroom strives to be like. So what exactly is the showroom? Well, the showroom is an upscale alcohol retailer with seltzers, beers, and liquor on tap, available for everyday use, event use, and everything in between. How the store would work is there would be a store bartender awaiting your service. Now, at the bar, you have a choice of 6 different reusable containers: 12 ounces, 32 ounces, 64 ounces, 120 ounces, 360 ounces, and a standard keg. From there, the customer can choose exactly how much they would like and of what beverage they are getting. To go along with this, the store would also sell reusable solo type cups for wholesale prices that can be used over and over again and still used at party games and drinking. So what makes us different? Once open, we will offer an experience with quality service, variety, and peace of mind knowing there won't be a monstrous mess in the morning. Along with this, you will only pay for the drinks you want. There's no limitation to pack sizes, and we offer our services through taps per ounce. Along with this, our high-end service will also serve in-house drinks made by our bartenders and packaged for you to go. Comparative advantage. Now, as the chart shows, after introducing the showroom, with the unmatchable experience, personalized sizing, waste-free concept, and cost, there's no going back really. So, our intended markets, measured by revenue of the bars and nightclub industry in 2020, which was $22.3 billion, and the beer, wine, and liquor store sales amounting to $59.63 billion in 2019. The showroom is somewhere in between, a liquor store with a take-home experience. Tackling these markets as big as they are would be no easy task, but with a creative marketing plan and a steady reputation, I think it could be something big. So what will we need? Now, as an example, renting a retail space in a city such as San Francisco can be very expensive, costing around $5,500 a month, totaling to around $65,000 a year. And to get the aesthetic to give the customer the full experience of the showroom, a major remodel will most likely need to be done to give it a grand and welcoming experience. Alongside, on the marketing end of things, there will need to be a strong social media presence, as well as app development to have the user's drinks readily available upon request and for delivery. Now, we will have around 25 to 30% margin on the sale of drinks, which is quite standard and even a bit higher for the liquor store and alcohol industry. But as we are not a nightclub and can grossly overprice our alcohol, the margins stand lower than those, yet higher than a common liquor store. At a rough estimate, the showroom would stand to turn a profit in precisely 2 years, a considerably good amount of time considering the startup costs. Now, revenue. Assumingly, most of our revenue will go to the purchasing of alcoholic beverages. The profit margin from breweries and seltzers at 30 cents for every ounce, and for hard liquor, 40 cents for every ounce. These are estimates between a few brands. Now, taking the lower path, assuming we will have the average amount of transactions as a liquor store, which would lean towards 50 per day, this would account for an estimated 6,000 beers and 2,500 ounces of liquor sold per month. Again, making our break-even point at the 2-year mark. To showcase in the graph, you can see our break-even analysis. With just over $1 million startup costs, we would proceed to turn a profit in month 24. Now, our resources. In order to make this all work, we are going to be needing capital, obviously. Not only to pay for startup costs, but to pay for employment, marketing, and advertising. Next, we will need someone connected to suppliers who are willing to preferably stay for a while, who can build long and lasting connections with those. Then we're going to be needing a marketing team, those who are creative and willing to put up the work to get the word out about our business. In addition, we are going to be in need of an experienced bartender, not only to help our customers, but to make custom drinks for the shop. And lastly would be our delivery services. As the experience is important to the shop, for big events, taking the time to haul everything can be a burden, so we will do that for you if needed. So what's next? We want to create a virtual experience for investors to see what the bar would be like and what the space would feel like, as that would be the most impactful on the investors, and having something that is close to the real thing yet not quite there. Secondly, to go along with that, we would show similar types of containers and cups that would be intended on selling at the store and how effortless and clean it would be. The experience overall will walk you through the shop and give you a typical user experience. So how? As an example, Mark wants to provide drinks tonight for him and his 4 friends. He wants to make it clean. Mark goes to the showroom, gets an 80 ounce of his favorite IPA for him and his guests to share, and as well as a few house drinks he found out while in the showroom. He comes back with the standard keg, 120 ounces and a few drinks. The keg itself is a conversation starter. Then Mark will describe the experience of going to the showroom and recommend to a friend. Once recommended through the app, both will receive a free 12-ounce beverage. Mark also explains how it's actually cheaper than going to a liquor store and how good the in-house drinks were. In the morning, Mark doesn't have to deal with the mess of a huge cleanup. So, as social media has taken over many of our lives, the showroom would be a store one would want to showcase, in a sense marketing itself. In a time where experiences are highly valued and correlated with class, the showroom would provide superior experiences than that of any other store. Through our Instagram and hopefully through our customers' Instagrams and other social media platforms, this will showcase the intended experience. Thank you.